I like my odds matched up against any pole vaulter. I know what I am and I know what I'm capable of. Just want to be the last man standing, just want to win. Hopefully more of these to come. World records. Yeah, I have a few of these. Growing up as a pole vaulter, that was always one of, if not the biggest dream of mine, was to be the world record holder, and I always felt like kind of just carved your name as the best vaulter of your generation if you can have the world record and you can hold it for the time that you're jumping. So seeing somebody like Booker who broke it numerous times, that kind of inspired me to, I guess, do what I'm doing and trying to push the sport as far as I can go. And of course Renault as well, for having the dominance that he had for this period of time. I would like to break it more times. You want to do it at the right time, and you hope that you can get the right conditions at the right time. And so when it comes to a meet like Paris and the Olympics, you hope that everything sets up in the way with the train and just the conditions on the right day, that I can shoot for something high and shoot for another world record then. Yeah, hopefully more of these to come. Biggest rivals. We're talking about pole vaulting. Then Sam Kendricks, EJ Bania, Chris Nielsen, those guys, I don't really see it as rivals in that way. It is a very individual sport, pole vaulting. And so when you're going to a competition, and I think it's been like this ever since I was younger, you really do what you can do. You don't really necessarily compete against the people beside you in that way. You just kind of compete against everybody on the scorecard and just on a piece of paper. You really do try to go into every competition and just see how high you can jump. And if you're able to jump as high as you possibly could on a given day, then that's a win for yourself. But I would say those guys, as far as now, when it comes to pole vaulting, would be my rivals, yeah. But other than that, my two older brothers. Inspirations and role models. Through the years, I guess it's kind of changed. Growing up, my oldest brother Andreas was, and my father were I would say my biggest role models, especially when it came to pole vaulting, and as far as Andreas just becoming a man and figuring out life, I guess, in itself, and always having him to rely on for somebody that's went through the things that I went through, but in 6 years ahead time, or no level in of course. I would say he was my biggest role model in the sense of somebody that I just looked up to in the sport. Those three probably stand up on the top of the list. Being the GOAT. Yeah, I guess it's not really up to me to proclaim myself as that and give me that title. There's some more years and there's some more things that I have to do, and I have to do it more than just one time. But I think that if I continue on the path that I'm on, and I keep jumping high, and keep winning championships, and keep breaking records, and I think that I'll make a good case for myself. I hope so. I know what I am and I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I like my odds matched up against any pole vaulter, and any pole vaulter that's ever existed. If I'm to compete against them whenever I'm in good shape, then I think I stack up very well, and I think that I'm gonna win a lot more times than I lose. I've said numerous times that I want to jump over 630 because I think that's very possible, and it just sounds like the next real barrier to get over, and another barrier for pole vaulters in general. I think that's something that can come when everything just comes together in the right way. But I don't think about it so much, honestly. I think I just kind of let it come, and I think it'll just come. Paris 2024, yeah, I would say it's pretty big for me. It's kind of like my first Olympics, I think, in a way. It's gonna feel like that. Tokyo, which was an amazing experience, and of course, being able to win my first Olympic gold is a dream come true. But I think all the restrictions that we had in 2021, I think that we're not gonna have these, and it's gonna be a little bit more free, and be able to have my family there watching me, and be able to have a full stands of spectators. So I think that'll be a little bit more of like a real experience in some way, as far as like the Olympic feeling. Just want to be the last man standing, just want to win, and that's the most important thing. I would love to jump really high. I definitely want to break the Olympic record, because I feel like I could have done it last Olympics, but the height progression didn't really work out that way, and I just kind of went straight to the world record because I got too excited. But I would like to jump high there. The Olympic cities never seem to miss so much, but Paris is one of my faves actually, and so I think that'll be a very good time.